Introducing Cambodia, the Kingdom of Wonder. Located in the center of Southeast Asia, Cambodia has a rich legacy with thousands of years of history, arts and cultural heritage. The Angkor Wat Temple Complex is renowned as one of the great wonders of the world, and each year it attracts millions of tourists to Cambodia. Over the last decade, peace and stability has prevailed throughout the cities, towns and countryside due to the efforts of the royal government of Cambodia and with the support of the international community. In recognition of the country's development, Cambodia was made a key member of ASEAN in 1999 and has become an active participant in regional affairs with a strong focus on improving business and trade relations. Cambodia has one of the youngest demographics in the world, with more than 50% of the country's population under the age of 30. This young and growing workforce is a driving factor behind Cambodia's rapid economic growth and the development of the key pillars of manufacturing, agriculture and tourism. The face of modern Cambodia is that of an open country with a stable political situation and a government that is friendly to foreign investment. GDP grew from 6.5 to 13% in the last decade, and per capita GDP doubled during the period between 2003 and 2008. The private sector investment has continued growing with a steady inflow of FDI. Export value achieved more than 400% in the last decade. The skyline of Phnom Penh is now rising, with new skyscrapers, condominiums, shopping centers, banks and financial institutions. Industry is diversifying, with factories manufacturing or assembling a wide range of goods, including garments, shoes, processed foods, beverages and even automotive vehicles and electronic goods. Sihanoukville is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Cambodia, with beautiful white sand beaches, islands and national parks that attract millions of tourists every year to enjoy diving, fishing, cruising, cycling, casinos, nightlife venues, luxurious hotels and restaurants. Sihanoukville is the country's fourth largest province and is in the southwestern part of Cambodia, about 230 kilometers from Phnom Penh. The province is located between Ho Chi Minh City Economic Area and Bangkok and Eastern Seaboard Economic Areas, where the industrial clusters have been formulated, especially by Japanese manufacturers. Thanks to the improvement and development of road network, as well as the liberalization and facilitation of cross-border trade, the area captures attention as a southern economic corridor in the framework of GMS, the Greater Mekong Subregion. The Sihanoukville port has been rehabilitated and expanded under the assistance of the Japanese government, and currently the port is responsible for the transportation of 70 to 80% of all foreign goods imported into Cambodia. Over the last 5 years, cargoes transported through the port averaged 1,850,000 tons per year, including consumer goods, construction materials, agricultural products, garments and fuel. Moreover, the Sihanoukville port is directly connected with the two major international hub ports, Singapore Port and Hong Kong Port, and further linked with key overseas major markets through these two major ports. The Sihanoukville port is also linked to many Asian countries such as Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, the Philippines, China, South Korea and Brunei. Due to its status as the only deep-sea port in Cambodia, the Sihanoukville port serves as Cambodia's gateway to the world. The Sihanoukville Port's Special Economic Zone was established following an agreement between the royal governments of Cambodia and the government of Japan to create a special economic zone to accommodate new industries in Cambodia and which provides tax incentives and infrastructure support. The Port Authority of Sihanoukville, PASS, is working in joint cooperation with the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, in the development and the operation of the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, with construction scheduled for completion in 2011. Established on a 70-hectare site, the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, is the only special economic zone in Cambodia that has the advantage of being directly connected to the only deep-sea port in Cambodia, the Sihanoukville Port. Therefore, the investors in the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, can enjoy the minimum cost and lead time for the transportation of production materials and products from and to the Sihanoukville Port. Another geographic advantage for the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, is accessibility and connectivity due to the synergies between the land, road and railway, air and seaways. The Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, is directly connected with Phnom Penh, the capital city, via National Road No. 4, which is the most reliable and well-maintained road in the country. The distance from Phnom Penh is about 230 kilometers and 3.5 hours by car. Also, the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, is connected with both the Thai and Vietnamese border within 3 hours by national roads. Furthermore, the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, is adjacent to the Sihanoukville Railway Station, which is the final destination of the Southern Line for the Cambodian Railway. At present, the rehabilitation project funded by the Asian Development Bank is being carried out, and the utilization of this railway will provide significant benefits for the investors in the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, in the future. The rehabilitation of Prey Sihanouk Province International Airport has also been completed. Currently, the airport has extended the runway to 2,500 meters in length to accommodate regional airlines. In addition, Cambodia Angkor Air, a national airline of Cambodia, was officially launched in July 2009 and intends to provide regular flight service between Phnom Penh, Siem Reap and Prey Sihanouk Province International Airport. All the investors in the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, are entitled to the following investment incentives. As a qualified investment project, QIP, investors can receive either a profit tax exemption with a tax holiday composed of a trigger period, maximum 3 years, plus 3 years, plus priority period that is determined by the Financial Management Law, but is a maximum of 3 years, so totally maximum 9 years or 40% special depreciation. Although varied in accordance with the type of QIP, investors can benefit from a 100% exemption of import duties on production equipment, construction materials and production input, and 100% exemption of export tax. All the investors can receive the investment guarantee. As the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, is located within 20 kilometers of the official border, the investors will benefit from simplified customs clearance procedures for importing goods. Also, investors in the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ, can enjoy the VAT exemption on imported production equipment, construction materials and production input, which is varied in accordance with the type of QIP. We would like to introduce you to the main facilities of the Sihanoukville Port, SEZ. All the procedures and registrations are done by the investors in the SEZ Center. The SEZ Center is designed to contain meeting rooms, vocational training rooms, clinic, bank and post office and other important facilities. CFS, the Container Freight Station, consolidates and unconsolidates LCL, less than container load cargoes, into and from containers. The products and production materials are directly shipped from and to the port. The customs office is also located in the CFS and at the connecting gate for the inspection. Then we are at the center of the SEZ. Along the main roundabout you can see the water treatment plant. The capacity of the water treatment plant is 2,000 cubic meters per day. At the south of the SEZ there is the maintenance office and the water supply facility. The source of water is groundwater and and production capacity is designed at 2,000 cubic meters per day. It is also planned to construct a series of dormitories for the workers.
តំបន់សេដ្ឋកិច្ចពិសេសកំពង់ផែស្វយ័តក្រុងព្រះសីហនុនេះគឺជាតំបន់សេដ្ឋកិច្ចពិសេសរបស់រដ្ឋទី1នៅក្រោមគម្រោងសហប្រតិបត្តិការរវាងរាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលកម្ពុជានិងរាជរដ្ឋាភិបាលជប៉ុនទំនិញវត្ថុធាតុដើមដែលនាំចូលសម្រាប់ផលិតហើយនាំចេញទៅវិញនោះគឺអាចនាំពីកំពង់ផែដឹកចេញពីកប៉ាល់ទៅនាវាទៅអាចចូលទៅក្នុងតំបន់សេដ្ឋកិច្ចពិសេសតែម្ដងហើយក្រោយផលិតរួចហើយនោះគឺអាចនាំមកចូលនាវាតែម្ដងគឺហើយយើងមានប្រព័ន្ធ computer បានន័យថាការលើកដាក់ផ្សេងៗនេះគឺប្រព្រឹត្តដោយស្វ័យប្រវត្តិកម្មបាទដូច្នេះគុណភាពសេវាកម្មនៅកំពង់ផែយើងនេះអាចទទួលយកបានថាមានលក្ខណៈជាអន្តរជាតិដែលអាចបង្កនូវភាពទុកចិត្តច្បាស់លាស់ដែលសូមអញ្ជើញដោយស្វាគមន៍ដោយរីករាយបំផុតមកវិនិយោគនៅតំបន់សេដ្ឋកិច្ចពិសេសកំពង់ផែនេះដែលជាតំបន់សេដ្ឋកិច្ចពិសេសលើកទី1របស់រដ្ឋយើងក្រោមការគ្រប់គ្រងផ្ទាល់របស់កំពង់ផែស្វយ័តក្រុងព្រះសីហនុសូមអរគុណ
The Sihanoukville Port SEZ is dedicated to providing investors with a new opportunity to maximize return on their investments in the manufacturing sector. We invite you to join us at the gateway from Cambodia to the world.